Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. So, what is going on? Let's see here. I haven't played this since yesterday, so let's do a recap. Mostly for me, a little bit for you. We're doing the bathrooms right now, and we're trying to hook it up so that we have a self-sustaining bathroom on its own water supply, so we don't have to keep feeding it our little bit of water that we have left over here. Let's see here. What else is going on? I'd like to dig out the rest of this algae around this area. Oh, another thing that we were gonna do is that we were gonna unleash all this water and drown these hatches. But I just heard from some people that hatches actually create coal. Hatches are a good source of coal generation. So if we were able to trap them somehow and actually feed them anything at all, they eat anything and everything, they poop out coal. So if we can get them into like a little 1x1 area and put a storage compactor there, put a bunch of stuff inside the storage compactor that we're not using, say clay or fertilizer or things that have like really not that big of a purpose yet, put all that shit in there, let them eat it and poop out some coal, and then we can go ahead and use that coal to do some coal generation. And we have 4 of them right here, which is fantastic. Wasn't it 4 or was it 3? I thought it was 4. Let's see here, how many do we have? Hatch. I thought we had 4. Did one of them die already? Did one of them perish? Maybe they're both sleeping on top of each other. Naughty. What do you have going on? All right, so we're getting there. We're getting there. We still gotta plug this thing in. Still gotta connect the pipes. That's what these guys are working on. What are we researching anything right now? I don't think so. I don't think we're actually doing anything. We think the percolation was the last thing that we researched. What should we be researching right now? Gas piping would be pretty important, but not just yet. I think gas piping is gonna come up with the grounds that we're gonna be going over here into this hydrogen tank to get the rest of the algae, first of all, big clump right there. And then possibly to create the hydrogen generators. I think this would be a good spot for it over here. Actually, you know what? It doesn't look like it'd be a good spot because it's really, really hot over here. I think the generator, honestly, we'll put the hydrogen generator down here in the cold and somehow pump the gas to it, but that's gonna take a lot of piping. It's gonna take a lot of piping. Also, if we could somehow set our electrolyzers over here, that's the thing that converts the water into oxygen and hydrogen. I'd like to clump all the hydrogen together if at all possible. I'm not sure if it will be possible. I don't know, maybe it'd just be smarter to go ahead, put the electrolyzers like in here, right? And then collect the hydrogen on the top of this place. I don't know, not totally sure about it. But every single time that we're gonna try to like make like since it's a big cavernous space, if we're gonna try to like tile it off, tons of ladder is necessary, and then the ladder makes the decor go down, and then the decor going down makes their stress levels rise, and things we gotta think about. I was gonna try to move my batteries all the way down here. That's another thing that we wanted to do, because the heat, we don't want them to have to travel through this scalding heat. First of all, this is just heating up the base in general. This microbe musher is, wow, that's producing a lot of heat. Is he hot? He's doing okay. Okay, so Bastard's okay. Yeah, well, we don't want the heat in general because they get uncomfortable and stressed, and sometimes they get scalded, and then their athletics go down because they have light wounds. It's not a good thing at all. -3 athletics, which is pretty significant, especially for somebody who has 0 cough, Bastard. All right. Things in the ground are not that good. Like, we don't want the sand and this dirt to sit there because it stresses people out. I'd love to go ahead and dig up this algae, but then we're gonna have to dig up the mealwoods as well, and they're kind of doing just fine right now, growing mealwoods without me having to had planted any of them and make planter boxes, but it's really not that big of a concern right now since our algae is at 3.6. Okay, so we have a bunch of fertilizer. This is because fertilizer blocks, because I'm not making any fertilizer. So that's all I got. Now, to get these hatches into an area where we can get them like cut off into a 1x1 space, I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do that. It seems like maybe the best way to do it would be to... I have no idea. I have no freaking clue. It's just like maybe wait for them to get to a certain point in time. Certain point, and do they jump down 2 spaces? Can they jump up 2 spaces? These are things I don't know. How do I get them to little tiny spots? How do I clump them together? You know, it's like if one person, if I want to surround this guy, right? If I want to surround that guy, I can go ahead and maybe like remove some stuff underneath him so he falls into an area, but then how the rest of the guys gonna fall into that area? I have no clue. Maybe we have to build it up so that they will get onto a spot, right? Like put a tile here and they'll dig into the tile, remove that tile, we'll catch one, put the tile back there so that these other hatches have a chance to climb all the way back up and get on that tile again, and just keep doing that for every single one of the hatches. I don't know. That might be the way that we have to do it. It seems weird that I can't like place a dirt block, because can they really dig into the tile? I'd like to think that the hatches can dig into the tile. Otherwise, you know, if they can't, then my entire plan is just squished. Edibles are at 15. You know what, Bastard? I think you can be done with the edibles for now. We only have 5 people. That's 5,000 a day. We can last 3 days on that. I think we'll be okay. Stop generating that heat. Get on to this, the bathroom. That's very important right now. All right. So as soon as this water starts pumping, it'll fill in this pipe right here. And as soon as that pipe is full, we'll cut the connection and just save that water in that pipe. I don't think that you can actually do anything with the water after that. So not enough oxygen here. It's a lot of carbon dioxide. We could make an algae terrarium, but insufficient oxygen. I was gonna say our oxygen's just fine, but apparently we're not making enough. Is that because of the pressure? It looks like the pressure is just too high around the deoxidizer, so it's not producing very much. But you know what? If the pressure's too high, then we're probably doing okay, to be honest. Do we have gas permeable tiles? How do we get that? How do we get the gas permeable tiles? That is here in the gas piping. Okay. Because that would be nice to get some gas permeable tiles in through this this shaft here, so that the air, rather, not the water. The air can flow more readily throughout and spread out faster, so that this thing can keep up and still pump out a bunch of oxygen. And these guys have just decided now all of a sudden that they can reach the dirt under here, when before they couldn't. GG. Okay, that's fine. Oh, you know what? Our water's pumping. Let's check that out. It's pumping, it's doing it! Okay, sweet. Great, excellent. Now they're gonna get down to this area, start digging that out. We will have to tile that off down there. All right, you know what? I probably should have just turned this off when it had, you know, a certain amount that was gonna reach there, so that we didn't have to waste any of it. Disable it. Now, turn it off, quick! Because all this water is gonna be sitting in this pipe up to there is just gonna be just sitting there until we use it again. There we go. Okay, so now let's check out with the water. What's the water doing? It's doing it. Someone's taking a shower already. I mean, I didn't really exactly want that, but that's fine. Okay, you know what? Just deconstruct the pipe now. I think it's good to go. It's got enough water in the system. Boom, there we go. Now, there's a bunch of water on the ground. We should probably mop that up. The water here is not gonna keep leaking out, hopefully though, on that liquid pipe. I hope that doesn't go anywhere. Oh my gosh, the water's actually spreading everywhere. Oh geez, the water is everywhere. That was a lot of water for that little tiny little pipe. Yeah, sure, okay, that's fine. We'll just have to mop all that up. Oh my god, look at how far it's spreading. Was there a better way that I could have done that? I wish you could like mop it up, and I wish they would like run over to the water supply and like wring it out over the water supply. The reason I don't want the water on the ground is because it makes them cold when they step in it. Oh, you know what? Oh! Look at the hatches! There are 4, indeed, okay. They almost were all in the same spot. Now, if they could just like clump together right away, that would save me a lot of trouble, but of course, you know, they're gonna be spread out significantly. God fucking damn it. I didn't want them on this wall either, because that's where I wanted to do things and stuff. You know, things and stuff? Alright, you know what? Let's actually tile like this. Remove that, and then ladder. Okay, so how do I want to have this happen? How do I want to have this happen? We're gonna have to ladder down, but I want to have like a little tile spot, and I want to try to build them up to that tile spot, make them get up there, and then I'll remove it and they'll fall back down into this area. Jeez, I don't know, man. I don't really know how to make that work. Let's try going like this. Jeez, I'm trying to think of how I'm gonna do that, but I don't really know. We'll start with that. We'll start with that, because I think we're gonna need that at least at some point. Oh, they're done down here. Okay, so let's go ahead and tile this up and go ahead and build our batteries. Batteries Plus, or America's battery store. Okay, do we care about just going right down here? Not really. Save me some copper. Otherwise, I could go all the way through this floor tile, but whatever. Whatever. There we go. And we didn't have to tile if I just went, like, up here, too. Is it that big of a deal? No, it's not really. And I'm actually gonna prioritize that pretty high. I want them to finish that as quickly as possible. There we go. This, not so important. Still unsure how I'm really gonna make a hatch thing. Maybe I'll try to, like, look it up later how other people have done it before me. But that's cheating! That's not really cheating. Because I could play this, you know, 17 times in a row and I'd come up with a better and better and better solution, and then I'd feel really good because it's my solution, right? But someone's gonna already have done it before. And even if I did come up with a solution, someone would be like, no, you didn't. This person did it first. This person did it first, stupid head. Okay, let's double check and make sure that this is all flowing properly. It looks good to me. Looks like everything is working. Looks like everything is going as planned. Look at our water purifier. It's using sand, which does not last forever. That's one of the things that people said that late game, those level 3 oxygen not included people say that you run out of sand, you can't really purify anything, and that would be bad. That'd be bad for me. Filtration medium, how much sand do we have right now? Lots of sand. So we should be okay for the time being. I like how Lumi and whatever name decided to go ahead and just camp out down here. Actually, it's just whatever name is just sitting here, eating her freaking food in the cold, but totally fine. Oh, okay, no complaints about the temperature down here. That's good. I hope this is far enough into the cold that the batteries won't heat up still. I wonder if it's gonna go ahead and melt all this ice too, because that could be maybe a good spot of, you know, water. And these wheeze-warts are actually something that suck in, what does it say? Removes ambient heat from the air by respiring it through its porous outer membrane. We could somehow maybe possibly do something with that. Maybe put our generators in a cavern with the wheeze-warts. Can I dig up the wheeze-warts and plant them somewhere? They're brand new, so I've never actually seen a lot of people work with the wheeze-warts. I don't know. Alright, so as soon as that's up and running, we can go ahead and actually just remove these batteries altogether. But maybe before we do that, we'll set the threshold down to 0 on the manual generators. Let the batteries run out completely. And then when all the batteries are empty, then we'll remove it, right? Because there's some power in there that we could go ahead and use if we really wanted to. The problem with the showers is that everyone wants to always take a shower. It takes them like 75 bajillion hours to take a fucking shower, and it uses so much goddamn water. Which is not that big of a deal since we just cut off the water supply. It's just running on its own, you know, but it's still going through a lot of sand. Just so that they can go ahead and take a shower and literally get grimy within like a day. And the griminess, they don't even get stressed out when they're grimy. That's the weird part about the whole thing. I'm not exactly sure what the deal with the whole griminess is, but what's this water? Is there water that I just saw right there? There's ice right above it that's melting. Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and mine that out then. Let's mine that ice out and actually just pick it up and remove it. Ice, sweep it up. Because the last thing I want is for these things to become snow. Snow and ice. Where are they gonna sweep it to? They're gonna put it in one of these things and it's gonna melt on the floor there. I don't even know if that's a smart... Let's actually just leave it. Just cancel. Just don't even touch it. Don't touch it. Cancel that too. If it melts, it'll run off onto this little pool. That's why I made that little pool spot. Let's just hope that they don't get overlogged with water. Alright, so like I said, somehow we're gonna have to get these hatches. Well, you know what? Actually, we don't even have to put them in a certain area. We don't have to, like, put them in a 1x1 area. That was just me thinking, like, I want to be super neat and, like, tidy. What we should actually just do is just put a ladder down and a storage compactor and call it a fucking day. Also, make sure that you have all your combat off. You don't want any of the enemies to die, honestly, because the hatches will go ahead and produce coal. They don't attack anybody, I don't think. I don't think they inherently are evil. And then there's the morbs that suck up gases, so you can put them in places that have like chlorine and shit, and they'll suck it up. Okay, new printing pod, new duplicant is available. Amphibious, don't care. Diver's lungs, really, really good. Grease monkey, also tinkering +5. Biohazard, all the vitamin C can't stop him from getting sick. You know, I've had some sicknesses before, and it didn't really slow me down. Cannot perform job dig. So athletics, cooking, and tinkering, it's pretty good. It's pretty good, can't dig, but we got plenty of people who can dig. So I think we're gonna go ahead and print Max here. He's pretty good. Diver's lung is like the main thing that I look for. Decor expectation is low. Stress response is vomiting, which is better than destructive, because you can always clean up the vomit. Yeah, I say we go for it. Level 6 chef. Wasn't Lumi a chef? I think Lumi was a chef, but he's afraid of cooking. Rip. I don't think I fully paid attention to that last time. And you know what? I actually want to go ahead and name them. So we did the top 5 donators on my Twitch channel. I'm gonna go ahead and go into my cheers and look up my top cheerleaders. Let's see here. If I can get into this program. Give me like 2 seconds. I want to know what I need to name him. I can actually just let it fly too while we're waiting. We're gonna have to make a bed as well. Dale! Oh yeah, Dale. Okay, let's see here. Vitals. It's not Max. It's Dale. Dale with a bunch of 7s. Just Dale is fine. Add a Dale. Good work, Dale. All right, let's do this. We need another bed. So where should we put that bed? We should put that bed somewhere in the vicinity. I wish that medical cot wasn't there now. Maybe we could make a next level up here. And we're gonna need to dig all this out anyways. So let's go ahead and just start doing that. Let's dig this out. You know what? Maybe I wanna go too high so that I have space to put some paintings in there? Well, we could always put some 3-high, what are they called? Sculpture blocks. That could be our solution there. Let's go ahead and go like that, and build another bed for Dale. Put a cot. You gotta line it up, man. You gotta line it up. It's gotta be neat. And you know what? To line the holes up too. We'll put some gas permeable blocks in these areas when we finally get them. Should we be researching right now as well? Probably. That, and then you know what? We're actually gonna need to up that ladder at least to that high. And then while we're up here, we can go ahead and get over here and get that algae. Sounds pretty good to me. And also these oxalite, we can uncover that so they can start pumping oxygen into my base. I like this plan. This is a good plan. This is the best plan. Oh, you know what? The batteries are out, and there's no more power. Looks like maybe just a tiny little bit, but not enough for me to feel bad about removing those guys. Destroy it. We're doing pretty well. Okay. What do we really need to worry about right now? We got 5 duplicants, or 6 duplicants, and honestly, I didn't think to get this many duplicants. I've been really picky about duplicants, and we've just gotten some really good choices. So if that's the case, what's happening? Who's crying? Bastard got himself stuck up here. How the hell did that landfall come down and then shove him up into that little cavern? That doesn't even make any sense. And then he closes himself off. Oh, bastard. Come on, man. You're better than that. You're better than that. Building entombment. Yeah, we gotta fix that bed. Someone was trying to sleep there. He got up there and he can't even get back down. Classic. Now he can. He had to pee too. All right. The lavatories are working. Good. Good. Oh God, the way you said lavatory, it's cringeworthy. What? Unrefrigerated food. We should maybe make a little food cavern down here. How cold is it in this area? Pretty cold. Pretty cold. So you know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and, well, okay, so if I move the food down here, they're gonna have to actually travel all the way down here to grab the food, and then they're probably gonna sit in the cold to eat it, but maybe like whatever, you know, they'll be just fine. Maybe, possibly, who knows? Oh, you know what? We need to turn this back up so that they can start creating power again. That would be very important. Bed beyond reach. Bed beyond reach. Oh, God damn it! How did that happen? How did it go through the tile? Maybe the tile wasn't there yet. Okay, who's sleeping on the floor then? Tank and Dale. Oh, goodness. Right next to the storage compactors too, so they're gonna be pissed off about the drab decor. Yep. Yep, they can see the decor through their eyelids at night. That makes a lot of sense. How are our vitals doing? Slap Daddy is pissed. Oh, Slap is not good. Interrupted sleep will do that. But what, okay. I watched them. I watched them the entire night. You watched them too. Not a single one of them moved. Not a single one of them moved. But, guess what? Slapper still had interrupted sleep. Great. Bladder was not there. Food. Where's food? Health, stress, bladder, breath, stamina, decor. Where is how hungry they are? It's up here, I think. Slap Daddy. The fullness is at 50%. So maybe he was hungry? Maybe he was hungry, and Lumi, did you have interrupted sleep? What the fuck? What? Maybe you don't eat right away in the morning. Maybe wait until like halfway through so that your fullness lasts longer, you dumbs. You big shitheads. God damn it. It's gonna piss me off. Alright, let's get the rest of this stuff. Let's do our best here. You know what? I think we can actually mine the oxalite, and it'll just sit there on the floor and still pump out air. I do believe. And then might as well tile this off too. Alright, so we're doing well. What are they going down here for igneous rock for? Don't make it out of igneous... God, you guys are idiots. Make it out of the most available substance. That pisses me off. They're walking 500 miles just to go ahead and get some obsidian and shit that's down here, and granite. Just so they can make this tile, which they could have made with the fucking dirt, like right here, sandstone. Fleeing! Fleeing, fleeing, fleeing. What? Who's fleeing what, and why, and when, and where? What did I do? What did I do? Fleeing. The duplicant is trying to escape combat. Who is what is going on? What? I can't even see down far enough to see Basser, algae, hatch. The hatch does attack. Where? Where is it? I didn't even know there was a hatch up here. Okay, well, you know what? We actually have Dale still on combat, but I still don't want him to go attack them. You know what? Let's wait on that. Let's wait on that. You know what? The hatch is actually, oh, okay. This is what we're gonna do. Dale, take him out. Actually, Slapper, take him out. This one is not gonna be able to live. I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to take him out. Where is he? Where's Slap? If Slap jumps down here and starts attacking these hatches, he's fired. What's going on? Who's doing it and where? He's fine now, so maybe, like, I don't need to attack them. Jeez, you guys. So many fucking rules. So many rules. What if I just, like, tiled them in right there? What if I went ahead and just tiled him in immediately? We need to do that now before he moves. I'm looking at you, bastard! Oh, you missed it. Fucking hell. I'm gonna get him in an area if it kills me. I will get that little piece of shit in an area. Slapper, I don't want you to fight him. Bastard, look out. He's like on your dick. He's eating stuff now. Okay, you know what, Bastard? I need you right now. Right now to tile his ass off. You bet. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No! You get the fuck back here. I don't know if he can jump up too high spaces. God, see, look at that. These guys are pieces of shit. These guys are literally the worst. These guys are literally just the worst. Go now. Tile them off. Prioritize that to 100. Okay, seriously though, do it at 9, please. Now. I can't work with this. I can't work with this mediocrity. It's pathetic. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Nobody was attacking. He disappeared. He's gone. He's dead. He died. He apparently died. I hate this. I hate this game. This is the worst game I've ever played in my entire life. It's not the worst game. That's just really, really annoying. X is the carry. There we go. See, I don't even know what I don't even know what happened. I don't even know what just happened after trying my ass off to try to save that little fucker. He's dead. He's dead, just like my dreams. Insufficient oxygen generation, unrefrigerated food, and no research task selected. We're good. Okay, that's annoying. Okay, put the fertilizer in here. Put the polluted dirt in there. And is there anything else that we don't really need to do? Liquefiable. Ice and snow. That's new. Put the priority to that to 9 so that they definitely put it in there. Top priority is to dump the shit in there, man. It's working. So these hatches, over time, I'm just gonna go ahead and eat it right out of that storage compactor. I don't know if they eat contaminated dirt, but I suppose this area is airlocked out, so it's not that big of a deal, I suppose, if the contamination spreads in here. Maybe. Unless the contamination kills the hatches. Ah, see, this is what I don't know. That's what I don't know. Is polluted dirt gonna go ahead and kill them? Who knows? How are the batteries doing? They're doing fantastic. Unless, like I said, they can freeze. I hope they can't. Alright. We're not really doing anything right now. What should we be doing? We should be heroes. Maybe just for one day. I want to see some more NPC guys. I want to see some puffs spawning over here. I heard that the puffs don't necessarily work anymore in this update, but hopefully they patch that by the time that I need them. See, this contaminated oxygen is actually spreading very, 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 very quickly. Where was that before? It was over here. You know what? What I'm gonna do here is put 9 on that one. I don't want the contaminated oxygen to mess up this. If it turns out that they can indeed eat the contaminated oxygen, I'll let it be, but until then, let's let them put it in there. Polluted dirt. It's called polluted dirt now. They changed it from contaminated dirt. I've been calling it oxygen. Dirt. Contaminated dirt. They now call it polluted dirt. Whatever. I'm gonna keep calling it contaminated probably, because that's what it was called for the first, you know, 10 times I played this, so. Alright, now what are we doing? What are we doing? What should we do? Where are we going? Cotton Eye Joe. Geez. Infinite power source? Well, that's what the coal and the hatches are for. Ice. How is the temperature in the base? What do we really need to go for right now? We should probably research the gas piping. Since we're not really doing anything, let's get some people on research. We should also worry about interior decoration for the stress levels, because Slap is gonna, like, start slapping people. For real. I don't know what his fucking problem is and why he can't sleep. I bet you it's because his hunger peaks, like, literally right in the morning. Right in the morning. We're doing pretty okay, though. Alright, how many people are researching right now? Just 1? 3? Dale, you don't need to research, and Tank, you don't need to research either. We can get Lumi on some research as well if we need it. But for the interior decoration, we do not need it, actually. So, Lumi, fuck off. This contaminated oxygen is a problem over here. We do have to worry about that at some point, right? It probably would have been better to keep it over here outside the base than put it here inside the base. But my hatches, man, I don't want to kill them. They're gonna go ahead and hopefully eat from this storage compactor. I'm just gonna make sure that nobody's on combat. Because I think if people are on combat, they'll just jump in there and start fucking shit up. And like I said, don't want that to happen. If I get a chance, if all of these hatches could go ahead and like go on this area and not this area over here, I'm gonna wall them off. Nope, you fucked up. You done fucked up. Yeah, you guys all, you really fucked up on that one. Poor planning on their part, really. Alright. We're getting there. It's at this point in time, though, that I think is the hardest for me. Is like, what do we really need to work on next? Because we're good. We're self-sufficient right now, and we'll be just fine. But organics are going down. Algae is constantly going down. So we will need to find a way to make an infinite water source. We will need to find a way to make an infinite oxygen source. Those two are kind of one and the same. I heard something about steam generators, steam vents in the ice, like ice zones. There's something about a steam generator. Food shortage. Oh, that's true. Make some more of that. We should probably make some lice, what are they called? Meal lice plants. That'd be a good thing to have. Possibly up here. You do need to kind of do it where it's colder. So maybe we could do that right now, in fact. Food. Planter boxes. This could be a good planter box spot. I don't know if the planter boxes grow better if they're in light, but I know the algae terrariums do better if you have light on them. Scale increase. We're doing it. We're getting there. Oxygen seems to be totally fine inside the base. Like I said, our main problem right now is that we have too much oxygen, and it's causing this to stop producing it. So, really, they're not gonna suffocate if that's the problem. We probably should at some point try to deal with this carbon dioxide. As long as the pressure's high up here, it'll keep it pushed down, but at some point, that's gonna try to creep back up. Also, we don't want that to flood into our bathroom area, because that's gonna make them so that they can't breathe. right. We do have somebody that's good at art, right? We do have somebody that's good at art, and that's whatever. Whatever is our artist. Yeah, it even says right there, artist, runner, technician, physician, chef. Okay, cool. You know what? Why don't we have our chef as the only one that cooks? I forgot about the chef part. Dale, you are our cook, definitely. I probably think that just means he does it faster, which is actually gonna be a really good thing. What's Dale doing right now? God damn it, Dale. Showering. It's so unnecessary. He uses so much fucking water. That's why normally, during my Let's Plays, I just turn the shower off. Because it for the most part, it just makes them so that they take too long. I'm gonna turn it right off, right in the middle of Dale showering. Turn it off, Tank. In the middle of him in his shower, he just turns it right off. Okay. Neat. Neato, gang. Now, one of my biggest problems is that sometimes I look too far into the future, and I start planning, like, we need to get over here into the slime zone right now while we can, while we have all the supplies built. We're doing well, so let's go over here. And then I get over here, and the contamination spreads, and then you have, like, you know, by going after one problem that you didn't even need to go after yet, you create 10 more problems, and then you're spread thin. Like too much butter on too little bread. What am I gonna use this water here for? Should we pump it into this area? I don't know. Same thing with this water. Should we just leave it be for now? Probably. Probably should just leave it be. Don't even make me sing Beatles. Oh, you know what? We have to actually select mealwood to plant up here. I don't really know what the blossom is good for. What's the blossom seed good for? Can you make food out of it? Or is that just for, like, decor purposes? I think that the planter boxes actually do up the decor mildly. Maybe they don't. Maybe they make it a big piece of shit. Minus 50 for a planter box. I think that's... Eesh. That's probably because there's so many of them. Okay. Perhaps when we plant the plant, it'll be up. Maybe I'm just a big fucking liar. You know, you shouldn't trust me, really. I'm just a Let's Player. Research is done? No, it's not done. Then what are we doing? What are you doing, whatever, name? Oh my god, it's even worse. Mealwood is minus 50. Okay, that's... See, that's something that I figured... I thought in the last update, or previous and prior to the last update, it was actually, it actually upped the decor value. Maybe I'm wrong about that. But if we really want to, we can go ahead and put a flower vase down too, though. That actually does up the decor. Look at how fast Dale is at making the food. Oh yeah, that's good. We're already up to 12 kcals edibles. I think that we absolutely should go ahead and put our boxes down here for the food so that it does stay refrigerated, but at the same time, we should probably go ahead and research the, where is it? Mess tables, and maybe put them like in this hallway here so that they guaranteed go up here and eat it in the warm area instead of just sitting down in the cold. But mess tables, we gotta research fine dining up here, and no, it's not fine dining. Mess table is, oh, it's interior decoration. We're gonna have it in a couple seconds, so fantastic. Good. Great. Excellent. Bruh. All right. Our water pump is not pumping anything, which is good. That means our water's not really gonna go anywhere. We don't really need it for anything right now, besides the food making and the researching. Research is complete. I would like to go ahead and make people feel at home when they're sleeping, so let's put those sculpture blocks down like I said that we were going to do. What is our next task? What do you guys think my next task should be? Should we go for hydrogen? Diarrhea! Tank! Oh no! Look at him booking it. Look at he's like jumping for the ladder. Go, I gotta shit. If he diarrheaed all over into my water supply, oh my god. Fired again. Maybe even murdered. What are they going down there for? What are they going down there for? Igneous rock again? I think I built them out of igneous rock, didn't I? Stupid obsidian igneous rock. Go for the sandstone, you idiots. Go for the most plentiful material. It should just default to that. Why would it default to the most rare of the stuff that you have, and not common? Doesn't make any sense. Are these guys eating? See, the thing is, like, if they're not actually, like, trapped with the storage compactor, they might not actually eat from it. Because they ain't doing shit. I don't see any coal on the ground at all. Maybe the enemies, maybe they are eating, and maybe the enemies are just not pooping anything out. Because, like I said, the puffs, I didn't see any slime being pooped out last time. Alright. Should we do some more research, then? Should we get to some gas piping? Probably. Probably should do that. But whatever name is our artist and our researcher. So you know what, Lumi, you're back on. For now. $32% for Slap Daddies. Just tired this time. Not interrupted sleep. Okay. What are you doing, Masser? Why are you getting up? Bladder 100%. Could you literally, like, what are you, oh my god, he's using the outhouse too. Okay, you know what? We are just deconstructing the outhouse. I guess I could just disable it for now instead of removing it completely, but I don't understand, like, this lavatory has been open the entire time. It's literally been open the entire time. And you see, these guys they're not eating out of that storage compactor. I wonder if the update fucked all that shit up. I wonder if it did. Anyways, the lavatory's been open this entire time. There's no reason that he should have been holding his piss that entire day. That doesn't make any sense to me at all. Still some things that I don't get, apparently. Oh well. This better be a good statue, by the way, whatever. Mediocre sculpture! Okay, that's... Eesh. I was looking for a masterpiece. I was. Alright, we're gonna end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. In the next episode, what are we trying to do right now? Well, I would like to go after the hydrogen. I would like to... I don't really want to go for the slime just yet. I just don't really want to do that. There's a lot of hydrogen up here as well. Very interesting. Okay, we'll do that then. We'll maybe try to go for a hydrogen generator in the next one. And like I said, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this. Leave your tips and tricks down below. Go ahead, but don't backseat me too much. I like to figure things out for myself. So with that, I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.